Ugh. I had to make another video, man. This won't be long. About 15, 20 minutes or something like that. This will not be long. You know, I'm not taking this age pill thing well, man. I got under chin fat that just won't go away. Even though I'm muscle bound, it's still there. It's just like I can't get rid of it. It's like, and then I got double chin a little bit, still there. You know what I'm saying? I've been fasting. I ain't been eating a whole lot, but I have been drinking. And I'm just gonna have to calm down on the drinking and see what happens. You know, I'm gonna take a couple of days off from drinking and focus on, fitness and shit like that, man. But I never had this problem when I was in my 20s, man. You know, I haven't seen my jaw in like I don't know how long. It's like, come on, man. Ain't no amount of fat in the world gonna just stay like that, bro. It's like, goddamn, can I see my fucking jaw? The bone of my jaw. Can't see this shit, man. It looks like I still got my eye area. It's just the under chin fat. I just can't get rid of it, man. No matter how much I diet, no matter how much steroids I take. Because I remember when I was on steroids and I had a strict diet, okay, I was eating one meal a day and I still had it there. The double chin was still there. And it's getting worse every single fucking goddamn year that goes by. It just, I'm not taking this age pill thing well, man. You feel me? Damn, man. Just losing all the looks, man. Just losing the looks. It's just like, man. Still good looking, but it's not like what it used to be, guys. I'm telling you. Even if I'm working out and fasting, it's just not going to go away. Even if I'm on a strict diet, it's just not going to go away. Whatever. That's out of my control, man. I can't control it. I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna try to do more cardio. I'm gonna cut down on the drinking. and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But getting old, man. It's getting worse. Everything's getting worse. And my stomach is getting leaner. My stomach is getting leaner, but still not 100% flat. I'm gonna try to lower the body fat percentage some more. Tomorrow we're going back to fasting, and you feel me? Try to get on a diet. My fat ass is. I feel fat. I feel this man. I'm never gonna get rid of this double chin that I got. The under chin fat. I'm never gonna get rid of. It's just, man, that's not going. It's not going away. Even if I'm on a strict diet and I'm working out, yeah, we could shrink it, but it's never gonna go away. Good thing a double chin is not the end of your looks. You know, I'm so glad about that. But it's never gonna go away. Never. And it's getting worse every single year that goes by. I'm so desperate for like children right now. I just want to take a shot at boobs and get with her, man, and get her pregnant right away. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. I'm just running out of time, man. I didn't have this problem in my 20s or my early 30s. It started to happen in my late 30s. When I was using enhancements, I still had it there. I was at low percentage body fat, and I still had a little bit of double chin there. Now it has gotten worse throughout the years. It's like, man, this fucking age pill is real. You know what I'm saying? And you can't control it. You can probably lower the body fat percentage, but that's not going to promise that you're going to get rid of it. That's what I read online. It said, yeah, you can lower the body fat percentage to make it less noticeable, but it doesn't, it doesn't mean that you're going to get rid of it completely just because you lower the body fat percentage. Your body is, when you get older, it, you know, you can't like, you know, you can't decide where your body's going to store fat. It just does it on its own. You can't say, well, you know what? Don't store fat right there. Don't store fat right there. Don't store don't store fat right here. Don't do that. Your body does it on its own. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I'm just not gonna never get rid of it. I'm sorry. You know, getting too goddamn. It's just, man, that never happened to me, man. In my 20s, in my 30s, I was always having a jaw. You know what I'm saying? I need to see my fucking jaw, man. I don't have a jaw. My jaw is fucking gone. The bone. I want to see my bone jaw. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, yeah, the age pill is the most brutal pill it is, man. I'm thinking about having a kid anyway. I'm gonna, I'm gonna start dressing a little bit nicer or something. I don't know, man. I'm in a rush to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm running. My looks is running out of time. Will I still be attractive enough to boobs in the next 5 or 10 years? I don't know. Probably not. But we gotta do it while we still pulling those young females. We're running out of time, man. Getting old out here in these streets, bro. Man, man, time is running out for all of us. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, man. I'm ready to have a kid now. That's how desperate I am. I'm gonna make a move with boobs and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and give her the bracelet. That way, you know, that's a symbol. Hey, I like you. Just go ahead and give her the bracelet. I'm desperate right now. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm desperate. And I know you're not supposed to show your desperation, but that's just the way it is, man. I'm keeping that shit a buck. You feel me? You know, I'm tired of being by myself, and I know I'm on this bag chase, but we need to start spreading the seed, man. Like you said, we gotta start spreading the seed because I'm getting old. I wanna do it while I'm still attracting young females right now. You know, I'm not gonna wear any condoms with boobs. I'm not. I'm just gonna. Nah, we don't need that. you know, you know, you know. Your dad is dead. My dad is dead too, man. They're gone. Time is running out, man, for all of us. Tick, tick, tick. We only got a certain amount of time here. That's crazy that one day we're gonna die, man. This shit is ticking, bro. The fucking time is ticking. I'm sweating. My fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the time and I'm sweating. You know how like you so worried, you so nervous, or you ever see those cartoons where the cartoon, looks at the clock and starts sweating, you know, sweat just start pouring down his forehead and shit. That's how I am, bro. I'm looking at the clock and I'm sweating. You know? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Ranger Rick telling us that we had time. I wasted my prime years in a relationship that wasn't gonna give me a child. You feel what I'm saying? I was so fucking stupid to be with that woman long term. The moment she plugged herself, I should have walked away. The moment she had birth control, I should have just walked away. She had that different type of birth control though. That birth control though. My ex-girlfriend. You know, the moment she was plugging herself up, I should have just walked away. It's already too late now. I'm living in regret right now. Anytime a female tell you, or she put birth control on, or she plug herself up, bro, walk away from that female. Especially if she had a baby by another guy, but don't want to have your baby. That's a insane bitch. Walk away from her, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just time is running out. Just like my father died in his 60s. He didn't make it to 80. You know, my mother, she died in her late 60s. But because of hers was a drug overdose, though. You feel what I'm saying? My mom, she could have lived a little bit longer because she was a female, man. Women live longer than men. You know what I'm saying? She could have made it to at least, 80. My mom was in good health, but she was just on drugs, you know. And now she's gone. Both of my parents gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Both of my parents are gone. We gotta hurry up and think fast. Time is running out, and I need children. So I'm just trying to see what's up with boobs, man. I gotta get clothes. I gotta get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, try to look decent. I want to see what's up with her. Some other females too, man. There's other women out there, man. But I'm gonna have to hurry up and knock some of them females up. Knock some of them females up before I get too old and I'm way undesirable. You know what I'm saying? Before all my fucking looks go to shit. My homeboy told me, or one of my subscribers told me that I won't be invisible until I get into my 50s. You know, right now I'm 45. I'm still visible to young females, and I'm glad that that I'm still visible, but it's not gonna be forever, bro. The time is ticking. You know, yeah, time is going fast. Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm just like, man, I can't get rid of this fucking under chin fat. No matter how hard I try, my body's decaying. I can't sit down like I used to. That's why squats is becoming more important as you get older. You know, squats. Make sure there's muscle there. Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I do squats 2 or 3 times a week. Tomorrow is squat day, so I'm getting ready to get that. You know what I'm saying? At least twice a week, work on your squats, work on your legs, and destroy those motherfuckers too. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 times a week. I do about 80 squats. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. You know what I'm saying? But I kick when I do my squats. I do a front kick every time I go down. So I switch legs every time I go down. You know what I'm saying? Because the body's decaying. I can't, if I got weak legs, if I have a hard time sitting down like on the ground or sitting down on the curve, getting harder to sit down on the curve. You know, your body's not as flexible or agile. When you're young, you plop down quick. You know what I'm saying? But when you older, it takes a minute to like sit down. It takes about 4 or 5 seconds to sit down. When you're young, you sit down right away. Like 1 second, you're down. You know what I'm saying? But when you're older, it goes 4, 5. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're down. When you're young, you count to 1 or 2 and you're down. 1, 2, down. Hella quick, but it's like, man, I can't. Whatever. We can't stop the time, man. It's gonna pass by, and then eventually we're gonna die. So I gotta be okay with that. But I gotta work fast right now and get me a couple of children. You know, I gotta start a family. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta work fast. You know, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I just wanted to make that quick live, real quick, man, because I'm like, man, I gotta. I'm at this point, man. I'm like desperate, and I don't even want to show my desperation, bro, with boobs or anything. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I haven't seen her in 3 or 4 days, so she'll be back. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Sleep tight. I'm out.